So it's a great time for Star Wars fans, am I right? We've been all getting some new shows and movies, and now we're getting a new game. We are getting Star Wars Outlaws. Set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi, this title follows the adventure of Kay Vess, a Han Solo-esque scoundrel who is assembling a team for an interstellar heist in order to pay off her debts to a sinister crime syndicate. So is this game worthy to buy? Let's find out, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the gaming news, reviews, and analysis. So let's get into the story and the settings.
These are dangerous times. At least, that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates.
So like I said before, Star Wars Outlaws is set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So yes, this is going to be another game that takes place during the Galactic Civil War. But this game does dive a little bit deeper. The Empire is still strong during this period of time, but the Rebel Alliance is putting some serious pressure on Emperor Palpatine's reign of evil. Meanwhile, the criminal syndicates are trying to make as much money as possible from the galaxy-wide chaos and rampant inequality. This is where Kay Vess comes in. She's a scoundrel seeking freedom and the means to start a new life, along her companion Nix and the reprogrammed commando droid ND5.
Nix, you want to drop that for me?
As teased in some of the demos and gameplay trailers, Star Wars Outlaws features a number of criminal groups and other factions which longtime Star Wars fans are familiar with, including the dangerous Pike Syndicate, Crimson Dawn, and other shady alien brokers. And the story will be taking place on planets that we know of and some brand new planets. So that should be fun to, visit a little bit of the old, but also get something new at the same time. It could be good if they do it right.
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
So what's going on in the gameplay? While Star Wars Jedi Survivor had some pretty impressive large areas that could be explored freely, Star Wars Outlaws is the first game of the franchise fully designed to replicate the modern open world experience. And of course, this is thanks to the current generation that we're in and all the powerful SSD drives and stuff like that. Players will even be able to transition seamlessly from on-the-ground locations to outer space, where intense fights might happen from time to time. Star Wars Outlaws traditionally plays like a third-person action adventure, but you can also see the massive influence from past projects, such as a strong focus on cover-based gunfights and gadgets, and of course, stealth is also important for someone like Kay in the game. And the cute little dog can also help her, in these kind of situations. Another important element that could be unique to Star Wars Outlaws versus other major open-world releases from Ubisoft Studios is that new skills and passives aren't tied to the traditional skill trees we've learned to love and hate over the years. Instead, Kay must visit and gain the trust of experts that will teach her new skills depending on their profession. This is to push, natural interactions within the game. The different planet locations we'll be visiting are going to be chock full of extra gigs and heavily guarded locations to steal from. According to the devs, the average time to travel across the average planet map on a speeder will be about 5 minutes non-stop, which might not sound like a lot, but it actually means each world's playable area is quite sizable. When you think about, 5 minutes each to travel across all of them, how many minutes does that add up to? I guess it depends on how many worlds we have. Judging from the trailers and the gameplay demos alone, the studio appears to have nailed the playfulness of the Star Wars setting. And it'll be cool to meet some more colorful characters and see how the galaxy reacts to Kay's antics. But overall, it looks like a pretty good sci-fi game. But is this something that we've all just seen before? Let me know what you think down in the comments below.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
After rumors of this game being potentially pushed back to 2025, Ubisoft has confirmed that this game is set to launch on August 30th, 2024. And it is available for pre-order right now. With the Gold Edition or the Ultimate Edition, you can play the game up to 3 days in advance. Star Wars Outlaws will be coming out on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. Will you be buying this game? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Pause for now, play forever. Ake out.